Hi, everybody. No worries, Key. Hi, everybody. Hello. Schwartz, you're first, of course. How was my night? You mean my day? I guess my night, too. It was pretty busy with class, but overall good. How are you all doing? How is your Tuesday? Hello, Quiet. Hello. If you guys want me to say hello to you, I will say hi. You say hi. So, hi, Cool. Hi, Quiet. Hi, Straight. Hi, Chic. Hi, Carson. Hi, Zaz. Hi, Iridium. Hi, Jenna. Tuesday was pretty chill. What did you do today? What did you do today? Oh, bet, Carson. Awesome. It's not what I said, Quiet. Not what I said. But I like your enthusiasm. I like your enthusiasm. You shoveled snow. What's it like to actually have snow instead of it being 75 degrees? Hi, Latrell. Hi, Michaela. How was your day? My day was pretty long, I'm not gonna lie. My day was pretty long. I had 2 3-hour courses today, and I did some homework today. So, I'm kind of tired. But I would say overall net positive. Good evening, Nelly. I'm jealous. I'm kind of jealous of you, honestly. I wish it was snowing here. I love, like, the snow and different kinds of weather. Hello, Sunflower. Greetings and salutations to all. It's nice to see you. I mean, here's the thing, like, I didn't leave my apartment today straight, so essentially the snow didn't really bother me. Hey, Ellie with the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome everybody from Ellie's stream. It's nice to see you. What were you playing today, Ellie? What were you playing? Ah, DBD. I love a good DBD. Maybe we should play some DBD today. Maybe we should play some DBD today. so many games that I'm kind of interested in like retrying to see how it goes. Well, what's up, Sunflower? It's nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, thank you, Ellie. Thank you. I appreciate it. What's up, Inij? What's up, Manny? It's nice to see you guys. Lawnmower game? I don't think I want to commit a lot of time to a lawnmower game.
You like jazz?
I can give you guys like a list of games that I would be interested in playing today and see what the natural reaction is, or see what the reaction is. Hi, Sean. Hello, Tatya. How big is Genshin still? Do people still play Genshin? How did Little Nightmare go? I fell asleep last night. Little Nightmare was awesome. It was a very cool game. It's a very cool game. I enjoyed the ending quite a lot. It was quite a twist. I don't know if I said hello, but hi, Tatya. How are you doing? Get Friday the 13th. Oof, that's such an old game. Does that game still have like a... Do people still play that game? Oh, you're good, Ellie. I don't know if I want to do like a poll yet, but... Hello, Jordan. The Avery. It's nice to see you. How are you doing? How was your Tuesday? Yeah, they do. Friday the 13th is a $15 game. Uno? Uno would be very tame. Uno would be a very tame stream, wouldn't it? Last time I played Uno for gifted subs. Many, many years ago. Many, many moons ago. Oh, damn. For $5, that would have been probably a pretty good deal. Honestly. How are you guys today? What'd you guys do today? I had two back-to-back courses. We were supposed to do some roleplay therapy, but it was very odd. It was very odd how it went today. We did do roleplay therapy, but I never got to actually do anything. So, but I took really good notes. Hello, Cole. Hi, how are you doing? Laxarus, hello, greetings. I slept all day and went to classes and slept again. I feel that. I took a nap tonight. I took a nap because I was just feeling so dead after my classes. Tutoring calculus. Ugh. Sorry to hear that. Traveled on the road for 8 hours. Are you playing COD Zombies today? That is one of the games that I would be interested in playing. I don't know if we're gonna go that direction, but it is on the list. Oh, nice, Ellie, nice. How's like the new bugs and stuff on Dead by Daylight? Are they still there and everything? I heard it's like really hard to play now. I want to see more table banging. For me to like want to get mad, I'd have to play a game that frustrates me. I'd have to play like Valorant or something. Thank you, Sean. I had 3 AP statistic quizzes. Why 3 in one day? It's a lot. I've never played those before, Goblins. How are you doing though? How's your day? Play Valorant. Again, these are all... I don't know what I want to play. There's so many different options. Lily is somewhere. I don't know what she's doing. She's being a cat somewhere. You see, I don't know if I want to make it democratic. I don't know if I want to make whatever game I play today based on democracy. When am I painting the skeleton lily? Soon. I had to catch up. Oh, how'd you do? How'd you do? Anytime anyone mentions AP class, a little for my soul screams. It's kind of interesting how I feel like AP classes were harder than actual college classes. I don't know if any of you felt the same way who are now in like university or college or whatever, but I feel like my AP courses were more difficult than actual university courses. Oh, somebody's music's from somebody's car. I hate Xena? They 100% are. No, they really are, though. I took a total of 3 AP courses. I took AP Computer Science, AP Psychology, and AP Human Geography. The best I scored on any one of them, I think I got a 3 on the Human Geography, and I got a 0 on the other 2, because I just didn't really care. Easiest $140 I've ever lit on fire. Hi Pam, how are you doing? Yeah, I only took 3. You see, when I was in high school, I was a slacker. Remember, I was like a slacker. I didn't really care. I showed up for my computer science exam and literally fell asleep. Put my head on my arms and fell asleep. Woke up an hour later, turned in my exam blank. My parents were so mad. Oh, my parents were so mad. They were so mad. In reality, though, I took AP courses because if you take the AP exam, even if you fail the AP exam, the grade that you get in the class is considered AP credit, which boosts your GPA. And my GPA at the time was not the best, so essentially I took AP courses just to boost my GPA because I knew I would do well, even though I knew I wouldn't do well in the AP exams. It was like kind of smart, I guess, but not really, because it cost me money, but whatever. Hello, Zol. Hi. How are you doing? Dominique, greetings. Greetings all. Oh boy. Alright, I'll do a little poll. I'll see what you guys would be interested in playing if I were to. Hello, Emerald. Greetings. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea, Key. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm trying to think of all the games that I would like to play today. He has taken a ton of AP classes. Cyberpunk. I haven't played Cyberpunk in forever. That is pretty kitty cat. Yeah, she is enjoying the outdoors, or the smell of the outdoors. Queen Key, I think, is a follow. Trying to think of all the games that I'd be interested in playing. It's kind of been a minute. No, this poll doesn't mean absolute jack nothing. Of course, no problem. I like how you are subscribed before you followed. Nice to see you. Alright, these are a list of all the games that I'd be interested in playing, I guess. I think. Oh yeah, you're good. No worries. Hi, Chosen One. Hello. You see, I know for a fact that if I put Minecraft, people would want to play Minecraft, but I just don't really like Minecraft that much. I think it's kind of boring. Alright. You're boring, I know. I know. Welcome. You should play chess. Oh god, I'm horrible at chess. Oh, I forgot about Dead by Daylight. They wouldn't allow me to add different options. I couldn't add more than 5. There's so many games that I'm interested in playing, so... Oh no, blood points. No, I probably should sign on for the free blood points. I just don't really play that much, so in reality, I don't really care as much about the blood points, but thank you for reminding me. I want to see you play a game like Little Nightmares again. Little Nightmares was really good. It was really good. Oh, fair enough, Ellie. The problem I have with Dead by Daylight is how long it takes to queue into a game. I feel like it takes forever. Like, I feel like I'm waiting like over 5 to 10 minutes to queue into a game as a survivor. And then like, isn't like the new hitbox like really bugged or something? It's kind of crazy. Like, still people are like how many bugs Dead by Daylight has and still people play. I don't know what games like Little Nightmare there are. I mean, Little Nightmares is like pretty... Hi, Daisy. Hello. It loads faster during the day. That probably makes more sense because there are more people looking to play. I don't really want to play Marbles. I think Marbles is kind of boring, honestly. I think it's kind of boring. No offense. But it's like such like an idle game that I can... What remains of Edith Fish is 20 doll hairs. It is 20 doll hairs. You can win money and stuff? What the hell does that even mean? Marbles bores me too. Yeah, I just think it's kind of boring. I won't say it, but you know. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. I just like watching the marbles. I mean, why don't you go get some marbles and you drop them in a thing and you see what happens? Then you want to see your dad, Keanu? I'll make a deal. Make a deal. How many subs are we from sub goal? I don't. We're 20 subs. If one person gives 20 subs, I'll play whatever game you want me to play that I have. You want me to play Cyberpunk? I'll play Cyberpunk. You want me to play Minecraft? I'll play Minecraft. You want me to play lawnmower game? I don't even know what other games I have. Let's see. King of Crabs. Nice, Chosen One. I want you to play a game that brings you enjoyment. I hate video games. Video games suck. They don't bring me any enjoyment. I only enjoy playing solitaire and gin rummy. I didn't know you were a king of crabs. There's a lot you don't know, Matt. Be quiet. There's a lot you don't know. Chutes and ladders, absolutely. I will destroy at board games. I do know the game Geometry Dash. I haven't played Geometry Dash in a while. Ah, interesting. I'm glad that... Let's see. I did. Okay, so what won? The forest one, right? It's like, I like doing the polls because it makes me question whether or not, like, I actually want to do that. It's like, the best way to make a decision is to essentially, like, flip a coin. Like, if you're deciding between, like, do I want pizza or do I want tacos? You don't know. You flip a coin, heads being one, tails being the other, and whatever it lands on, then you make your decision. Because if it lands on pizza and you're like, well, I really want tacos, well, there you go. There's your answer. I don't understand, Tio. I don't understand your complaint. I mean, if you guys want priority, it's 20 gifted subs and I'll play whatever game you want me to that I own. I don't really want to buy a new game, I'm not gonna lie, at the moment. But I'm cool with playing The Forest. It's been a minute. What's The Forest about? Have you never seen The Forest, Gabby? The Forest is a horror survival game. It's like Minecraft, but like more realistic. You have to worry about your thirst, your hunger. The Forest is boring though. Obviously, you have not seen The Forest, because I think that game is very invigorating. Such a hater, Viker. You're such a hater. Hello, Rolls Royce. Greetings. How are you doing? The other games that I didn't include on the list that I could have put down are like Dead by Daylight, Magic the Gathering. I just built some new decks on Magic the Gathering that I've been wanting to see if they're any good. Hi, Butter. Hello. How are you doing? 7 Days to Die. Let me look. Open world game, first person shooter, survival horror, tower defense, role playing. What the hell? Jeez. It looks kind of interesting. It is $25 though. Magic Explain Magic. I mean, I've tried to teach you guys Magic before. It is quite difficult. It's not that difficult to learn. The strategy can be kind of intense if you but I enjoy strategy, so it sounds similar. Well, this 7 Days to Die looks kind of cool. It came out in 2013 and it's still in early access. What does that even mean? How does that work? I'll enjoy whatever we play, Pam. Even if we play nothing, I'll still enjoy it. I need to get some water, though. Roblox. Oh boy. That should definitely be on the list. That should definitely be on the list. Some Roblox. Yeah, Magic the Gathering Arena came out on Android phones. I don't own an Android phone though, but I'm kind of jealous. I play Roblox today. Roblox is gas. If you play Roblox, you are just you're a gas person. Who made this one? Did Schwartz make this poll? Eve Online? Why is that an option? What the hell? I did not make this poll, so it definitely was Schwartz. Schwartz is the only one that would do this against my that would start something up on my watch. Fortnite, I didn't even notice it. Oh, thank you, Queen. Thank you, I appreciate it. No worries, no worries. Enjoy lurking. But can you imagine me lawn mowing for extended periods of time? If you want me to lawn mow, you gotta spin the wheel for it. Let's be real. What came into your mind first, game-wise? Lawn mowing for 2 to 3 hours. Oh, Lily, you look so cute. You got your tongue sticking out. I would say, like, either Dead by Daylight, because we were talking about it yesterday. Or
You like jazz?
Braden, thank you for the follow. Either Dead by Daylight, The Forest, because we were playing The Forest. Yo, what's up, Schwartz? How you doing, dude? Yeah, we could just chat too. There's no pressure, honestly. I don't really feel any pressure to like jump into a game. I just kind of wanted to play something. We just got done Little Nightmares 2, so like in the realm of, do your IRL friends watch you stream? No, I have no IRL friends. None. Ori, I played Ori before. That was a cute game. It was really cute. I liked it. The graphics were pretty cool and the music was good too. Yeah, I don't have friends. It's true. Dad only has parasocial relationships. Damn. What is DBH? What is that? Dead by Halite? Thank you. Me love streamer toes. Detroit Become Human. Oh, I played that game already. That was a fantastic game. It's a fantastic game. Love your nails. I appreciate it. Thank you. Dead by Hot Dog. Alright. Let's see if Dead by Daylight is updated. It might not even be updated. Update queued. Okay, let's see how big of an update this is. I did, Dominique. I did. I did. And I love Connor. What a good-looking dude. He's very attractive. Mine is like a few gigabytes of an update, so... I want to try a little bit of Dead by Daylight because I want to see how bad the recent update is. I want to see how bad like the hitbox update that they did is. We don't have to play very much, but I wanted to take a look at it. And then when I get bored or annoyed, we can switch to something else. Yeah, I kind of wanted to see for myself. Because I haven't seen it. I haven't played Dead by Daylight in a while. What ending did you get? The good ending, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played Detroit. Alright, well, we'll play some Dead by Daylight and we'll see how it goes. And then we can switch to something else if and or when I get bored. Because my attention span dwindles quite a bit. Alright, bet, Ellie. Bet. Also, I want to make sure that one of my schoolwork assignments is due when it's due. Because... Okay, my paper was moved till next week. And I have an assignment due on Friday. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. Let's see how well this is doing. It is halfway done. Thank you, Gem Purple suits me. I think every color suits you. You're a wonderful, beautiful human being. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Then get on, Ellie. Go play. I don't know how, like, I get really bored of Dead by Daylight. I think that the wait time is really what kills it for me. Not being able to, like, hop into a game immediately is such a tilt. Yeah, I know. We're gonna try it out, Cody. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna play a game or two. And if it's just that ridiculous, then we can just call it quits and then switch to something else. We can just hang out and chat too. That's also like a reasonable choice. Drinking tea and lounging now. I still have some coffee left over from earlier that I probably should not drink, but like, oops. It's only like a little bit though. Oh, nice, Cody. Thank you, Carson. Appreciate the lurk, brother. Thank you, thank you. Alright. It's kind of crazy to see how many hours my friends have played on Dead by Daylight. It's like kind of insane. Like, you guys go ham in this. Alright. Charlie? What does that even mean? What does that mean? Alright. The game is updated, kind of. It's like sitting at 100%. So, what do you want to do tonight? Rob a bank. Gamble away my life savings. Fall in love. Win the lottery. There's a lot that I want to do. A lot that I want to do. What are you still thinking? Think of what game to play. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm updating Dead by Daylight because I wanted to see what the new Dead by Daylight update is like. Even though I heard it's quite bad. We're gonna play a game or two of that until I get absolutely either bored or pissed off. And then we will figure it out from there. There's also, if somebody wants, if we hit sub goal, 20 gifted subs, I'll play whatever game that you want that I have. Because in reality, I'm feeling quite indecisive. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. I want to see why people are complaining, you know? Also, why is my update like stuck at 100%? It's quite odd. Let's see. Hello, Zelen. Greetings. Branbo. Oh, I heard of that game. It is, Isaac. It is. It's not required. You guys don't need to. I'm cool with just playing whatever. You're 21 now? Well, happy birthday, Zelen. Congratulations. You can now legally drink, which you may or may not have probably been doing already. So many recommendations, Tori. Oh my god, you're the recommendation queen. I don't drink alcohol. Honestly, that's probably for the better. Oh, Devour. I heard Devour. I wanted to try out Devour with my friends. If I can get my friends to play it for $5. Life is Strange 2. I've played all of the Life is Strange. All 3. And they were really good. 2 is... 2 is like probably my least favorite, even though I really liked it. But they're still all really good. Does anybody know as to why my game is like stuck on 100%? Does this like make any sense to anybody? Oh, it's unpacking. Okay, I understand. Oh, Life is Strange is so sad, but it's so good. Life is Strange Before the Storm is probably my favorite one. Probably my favorite one. Because I mean, Chloe is like my favorite character for sure. And it's probably like the saddest one. Oh my god, Life is Strange. Like, even thinking about that game brings back the emotional roller coaster that is that game. The ups and downs, the frickin', oh my god. Well, don't spoil it, Dominique. I don't know. I mean, it's like I want people to play the game still. But I did not. You're good. You're good. It's okay. What's up, Giuseppe? Greetings. Greetings. All right. Dead by Daylight is updated, so we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna see how it goes. Hello, Shadow Gamist. Greetings. Alright, we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna see how it turns out. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. There it goes. I look like a 13 Reasons Why actor. Thank you. I appreciate that. What do you think, Lily? Do I look like an actor to you? I don't think she cares. I think Lily is sleepy. One of the bad actors, one of the evil. You know what's kind of interesting is that I would love to play like if I ever did like acting or something, I would love to play like an evil character. I think it'd be really fun. I'm one of those people too that I always end up rooting for the bad guy. I don't know how you guys are in the same boat, but I have so many blood points, but I don't feel like upgrading this. I honestly, like, this game has so much upkeep that I don't feel like doing it. But that's okay. We're just gonna see what happens. Depends on the bad guy's motives, but yeah. It's like, have you guys seen, like...
Now everybody hates Milo.
Oh my god. Thank you for the $6.66 donation, DJ. You absolute clown. You absolute Absolute clown. Should I disable that? I probably should, right? I really don't want to... God, I forgot about that. God damn it. Sorry, Merrick. I mean, I can leave it enabled, but it kind of spooked me. Nice one, DJ. Nice one, you didn't. I could have died. I could have had a heart attack and died, and it would have been your fault. What a clown. Such a clown. It did wake me up, though, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely had more energy than I did like 10 seconds ago. Holy moly. See, this is why Dead by Daylight like fell off the map for me. This exact reason, literally right here. Thanks for the sugar. What do you mean? It happened, like, all during Little Nightmares. Are you kidding? Literally, like, it happened, like, 4 times. And, like, you would think after a while, after hearing, you just, like, it wouldn't bother me, right? Like, you think, like, oh, the same jump scare, like, over and over again. But it's so loud in my headphones in comparison to literally anything else. It's so loud. How are your my exams? I don't currently have any exams. Do you? How are yours going? Hi, Devi. Hello. Turn the volume down? Yeah, I probably should. I was thinking about adding more of those sound effects. Not screamer ones, though. There are currently 2 donation sound effects. There's the screamer one at 666, and there's another one that's at 690. But I don't really advertise them because, like, the 666 is, like, more relevant. 690 is, like, random. Ready? I probably should like do an offering or something. I have no clue how to play this game efficiently, I'm not gonna lie. So you guys can judge me as much as you want. I am not a pro at Dead by Daylight in the slightest. Nor do I like. Last time I was here, you had an exam. I don't know. I don't know what exam it was. Here's the thing. I was told by my friend Mr. Cthulhu to not get too competitive into the game. Because not to say that like it will be less fun, but once you start taking the game like really seriously, it like loses an appeal to a degree, which I kind of agree. Playing games casually without really worrying about playing it like, you know, too there's an innocence that you lose once you start taking a game very competitively. And I'm a really competitive person, so playing this game and not playing it really like hardcore is kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Let's see how well we do. It's been a long time since I played. I have a feeling we're gonna win. We're gonna crush, very obviously. Crush. Just breathe, it's always fun. Fuck, dude. I forgot to breathe. Well, that's an interesting update, like the thing on the side. I should like move my camera for sure. After we complete this gen, I'll move it to the bottom left. Oh my god. Bing Bong Man is my least favorite killer to play against. I hate playing against a character that can turn invisible. That is hard for me to see. We gotta move.
You like jazz?
He's legit, even though like he's not even that good. Even though he's not even like that good of a killer, he still like makes me so mad because I can never see him. So his ability is like broken for me. Good night, DJ. I appreciate you. Thank you for the donation, even though it was really uncalled for.
You like jazz?
Oh. Why was there no heartbeat or anything for this? I'm so dead. Who's the killer? Bing Bong Man. I hate him. I hate it so much. I'd rather play against literally any other killer. He's like so not fun. Did you want me to heal you or like no? No? Okay. Fine. Of course. I feel like I should like try to start. I feel like I should hide. Like there's no way we're gonna complete these gens. I mean we can try, but oh you're gonna move! Run! Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, that was kind of insane. I feel like I was a lot further from him. Oh, you can't spin anymore. That's kind of sad. No, it's true. I don't have friends though, Ellie. What is a friend? What's that? Is that like is that a video game? You're gonna heal me? Okay. I think it's a download. It's a DLC. You mean we have a chance? I bought some shoes. Good for you. I would love to buy a new pair of shoes, but I can't really spend the money at the moment. Honestly, I own so many shoes. I have no clue where any of the gens are. At all. Let's see. Probably go save my girl over here. Move!
You like jazz?
If we live, I'm honestly gonna be so surprised. Oh my god. What's up, Raiden? Hi. Hello. Hello, Mr. Joke. Hi. How are you doing? Greetings. Oh my god, it's the real Billie Eilish. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? There'd be like a percentage chance I would actually cry. There's like a percentage chance that I would cry if you were actually Billie Eilish. How are you doing? How's your brother Phineas? Or your other brother Ferb? What's up, Casa? Greetings. I like how we walk, even though it just like looks so weird. Buckets Gray. Hi. How are you doing? 6ix9ine is in the chat. That would also be kind of incredible. King of New York. Looking for a queen. Oh, Cthulhu, greetings. We're trying out the update because I wanted to see how bad it was. Actually, I like the little things that they've done to the game. They actually really improve it, in my opinion. Oh my fucking god. Fuck me. God, I hate this killer so much. He just snitch on everyone in chat. I don't really know what my chat does that is worthy to snitch about, you know? Like, we're not really, like, doing anything. Yeah, this update sucks. To be fair, I only got really cheated out of one like, thing. I got hit from pretty damn far. It was kind of ridiculous. But Gabby T Hill, thank you for the follow. It's every hit. Yeah. We'll give it one more go. This is my least favorite killer to play against, and we'll see how it goes. And fuck it's great. Thank you for the follows. Welcome all the new followers. For anybody that doesn't know who the hell I am, my name is Tyler. I am a full-time variety streamer. I'm also in grad school to become a therapist. That's my life. So, hi. Where is Lily? Lily is currently right next to me on my bed asleep. Would you guys like to see her through a cat cam? Would you guys enjoy to see her? Yo, fuck it's great. Thank you for the tier 1 for the first time ever in your entire life. There she is. Do I get free therapy now? Could if I would, Gray. Could if I would. I can give you non-therapeutic advice about your life. Hello, Nerf Queen. Hi. $30 an hour? What? Where'd you get that number from? That's a way less than normal therapists get paid. I'm in training. So, I definitely want more than that. for my talent, for my raw skill, at least 31. Maybe 32. Yeah, she's a very sleepy girl. She's a very sleepy girl. Take it or leave it. I will leave it. Or take it and spend it all on Dogecoin. A half-eaten bag of sour Skittles. Gross. Gross. But I'll take it. Only the green apple ones. You can have the rest. Are there even green apple Skittles? True, true. I did lose some money today on Dogecoin. Very sadly. I did. Kinda sucks. I really want it to go up. I'd love to be able to buy a Tesla. That'd be kind of cool. Oh god. Mistakes have been made. Yeah, we're gonna put like 1 or 2 more of these Dead by Daylight games, and then I'm gonna call it quits on this. The hitboxes are really insane. The other updates are kind of cool. They're actually quite nice. But everything else is like kind of crap. Also, I want to turn down like the volume real quick. Is there... Oh... Interesting. Alright. Well, good luck to all parties involved. Hopefully it's not the one killer I dislike and one of the other 50. We'll see, we'll see. We're gonna win this game. I'd bet my life on it. Hi, Miguel. Greetings. How are you doing? I bet my life on it too, in the game.
You like jazz?
Iocane powder. I'd bet my life on it. Would be real awkward if you lost. I know, I'd have to like die. Oh, it's Freddy. From Five Nights at Freddy's. Honestly, would they ever add one of the characters from Five Nights at Freddy's into frickin' Dead by Daylight? Oh, that's awesome. Good for you, Casa. Good for you. Oh my god. How is it possible that we play against my least favorite killer twice? The same killer twice. That is so unfortunate. There's like 70 or 80 killers in this game, and we play against the same one. Is it the same person? I guess it could be. It's possible. Words are hard. No, just the word hard is hard, technically. Ha! Hard! Got him! Bruh. Whoa! Oh my god! That's so insane! Oh my god. That's so unreal. How do you play? How do you play at that much of a disadvantage? Killer, you just play the killer. Yeah, but like that sucks. Like as in like if you like you or just play super safe. That sucks though. Playing super safe is so boring. Run to pallet, drop pallet. It's like so ridiculously boring. I did drop the pallet. I even stunned him. Oh shit, there's nothing up here. Run! You did. You did help me quite a lot. Saved my life. Ah! Now I'm dying. In real life. Coincidence? Probably. What's up, Duck Trash? How you doing? You guys are like insane at this game. I am small newbie. He's a god! Just in general, or like at the game? I believe both. The best things in life are worth waiting for. Yeah, but like, I can go get ice cream now, like, from my freezer. I don't have to wait. If ice cream is the best thing in your life, it's only because I can't think of anything better. Besides my chat, very obviously. You guys are the best. Oh, and Lily, of course. I love you guys. I really do appreciate you. This is my spacebar. This is the spacebar. It's currently supposed to be attached to my keyboard. You guys like the ASMR of me smashing my spacebar? Wonder how hard I can slam it. There we go. The harder you smash your spacebar, the better chance you have of getting unhooked. Actual fact. Proven. Not gonna lie, I have zero game plan if the killer actually decides to come up here. Oh my god! You have one job! Shh. Dude. Oh my god. That's so insane. Oh yeah, Dead by Daylight's going great. Confirmed killer has small PP. It's to smash your spacebar as hard as you can. I can smash my spacebar harder. However, when I start doing that, keys start flying off my keyboard. So find help. Like a mental health therapist? You're right. I probably do need one of those. Yo, killer has small PP confirmed. Hi Jack, greetings. And you can't do the spins anymore. So you're saying there is a chance. Where the hell is this guy? I'm so confused. Oh my god. Yeah, that was fun. I had such an intense level of fun that game that you know, okay, I'm not gonna play any more Survivor. That's definitely not happening like ever again in my life. But we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a killer game. We're gonna play a killer game and we're gonna see how it goes.
You are amazing. Less than 3.
I'm less than 3? At least I'm greater than 1. It's not bad. Or I could be greater than 1. I just know that I'm less than 3. Thank you though, Ellie. I appreciate you. So about me losing, what do you mean? I don't lose. I simply just don't win. That's all. My perks are probably really bad, honestly. I don't really play this game very often, so I have no clue what's good. Like, what is my perks for this? Oh, that's kind of cool. Probably want that one.
You like jazz?
You're right. You're right. You're right, goblins. That is accurate. Jack Connors, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alright. We're gonna try one game of killer out and we're gonna see how it goes. For anybody that doesn't know, I don't really play the killer. However, this is my favorite killer and my favorite skin for the killer, so. Oh wow, look how fast that queue time was in comparison to the Survivor queues. Hi, Tori. Shit, I didn't pick one. Too slow. Too slow. Oh, the killer queue times are insane. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens. You're good, Ellie. Have a good night. I appreciate you. I'm really interested to see like how far it is to really hit somebody, like from the killer's perspective. It'll be kind of interesting to see. Yeah, good luck on your math test, Ellie. I hope you studied. You're not leaving yet. Oh, well, I appreciate you. 1:30? Okay, I got you. No worries. No worries. This will be my last game of Dead by Daylight for the day. And then we'll switch it over. We'll like just chat for a little bit and we'll figure something out. What's up, Elvis? Hi. How are you doing? Alright. Here we go. See how this goes. Let's see how far this is. Oh, that was not bad. Oh. Okay. Well, sorry, buddy. Oh my goodness. Be careful of firecrackers? I have no clue what that is. Yeah, I figured. Sorry, buddy. Saz, my dude. Odds they have a thing to get rid of this hook. Apparently 0. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to, like, just tunnel you, but it was just kind of ended up being that way. We might be able to actually like get them all this game, which would be kind of cool. What are you doing? I'm so confused. There's no pallet in here. What did you think was going to happen? So confused. Sorry, bud. Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, I think this game is pretty chill, to be honest, but maybe that's just my perspective. It's like lo-fi keeps my heart rate low, and when my heart rate is low and I'm not as like all hyped up, I play better. Just kind of games in general, you know? Where do we think they're going? Oh, that way. Okay. Hello. Sorry, buddy. Oh, you're good, Tori. No worries. Okay, I have not seen any real, like, abuse of the killer, I'm not gonna lie, so far, like, when I've been playing it. Maybe it's because I don't really know what I'm looking for, but I have yet to see, like, a hit that I felt was, like, way too far away. In fact, I've tried for shots that I thought were, like, really far, but ended up being not that bad. Sorry, bud. No way! The 4% chance or something like that? Did they just unhook themselves? If so, that was pretty gas. Why did you not pallet me? See, look. Oh, they just died. Oh, that means they're gonna go for the hatch. Oh, they found it. Okay, cool. GG's. That was really risky. What they did was really risky. They like waited for me to like get near them. As in if I like went phase and I walked around and they were like waiting for me to show up, I could have gotten them. They were one hit. So that was a good game. Oh, hey, I would really appreciate that, Angel. Totally up to you. I'm just kind of taking pre-orders at the moment for them. But yeah, I would definitely appreciate it. Well, that was interesting, I guess. I'm kind of done with Dead by Daylight, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of done with it. That was pretty fun, though. Playing as a survivor kind of sucks right now. It's like... I feel like it's like so lopsided. GG's, Sam. Were you one of the people that was in the game? Yeah, I just played 2 games as a survivor and they were both crazy. Like they need to like fix that shit. I don't really play Dead by Daylight very often, but oh, what's going on? Hi. How are you doing? GG's. That 4% was so crazy. That 4% was so crazy. Yo. Ken Dream with the raid. Thank you so much. And Sam, thank you for the follow. Welcome everybody. It's really nice to see you. I appreciate the raid, playing some Dead by Daylight. I'm kind of sorry to hear that, not gonna lie. How are you guys doing? For anybody that doesn't know who I am, my name is Tyler. I am a full-time variety streamer. I am also in grad school to become a therapist.
Oh.
That's kind of my life at the moment, so it's nice to meet you, if I do not know who you are. Hello, Rocker Vibes. Hello, Eyebag Boy. Shadowy Disaster. I just got done playing some Dead by Daylight because, in reality, playing as a survivor is what I normally do when I do play, and it's kind of crap right now. And Killer is... it's like meh. I don't know. Just don't really enjoy it, personally, but... Hi, how are you guys doing? Yeah, I'm kind of done with it. I wouldn't mind playing another game. But definitely no more Dead by Daylight for the night. The other games that I had that we could potentially play that I guess I was kind of interested is we can continue our oh, no worries, I appreciate it. Go enjoy class. Go learn something. I think that we could play some of the forest, and I don't remember where we left off. It's been a minute. I'm OG. Yeah, look at you, Sarah. Oh, thank you, Shadowy. I appreciate it. How was your Tuesday?
You like jazz?
How was your Tuesday? It's nice to see you. Ken, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, you guys are so nice. You guys are really nice. Au revoir.
You like jazz?
Goodbye. Shadowy, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Oh, what's up, Sarah? Hi. How have you been? I don't mind also just hanging out and just chatting for a bit. I'm kind of tired. I don't even like mechanical pencils. I like pens, but I don't really know where one is. I have like a fidget. I need to like be holding something and doing something, otherwise my brain can't really function correctly. Tuesday is going good. How is yours? My day was long. I had 2 back-to-back courses, 3-hour courses, which were kind of crazy. They really tested my patience today. And other than that, I did some homework too. I did some homework, which in combination all really ended up exhausting me. We were supposed to do some roleplay therapy today, which you guys know how much I love roleplaying, but I did not end up actually being able to partake. I mostly observed. So it's very, I'll say, it's slightly frustrating watching people that are new. Well, I mean, like, I'm new, right? I've only been in grad school for like 2 semesters or something. But it's aggravating when you watch other people do therapy and like they say something that you just know that you shouldn't say. It's like, oh no, don't say that. Or like, I don't know, it's very, or like you know you want to ask a question, but it's like not your turn, so you can't. I barely do anything and I'm always tired. How do you even manage? Honestly, I feel like I don't really do very much of anything, to be honest. Like, I feel like I'm pretty lazy. I do my classes and I do my homework and then I stream, and that's pretty much it in terms of my productivity. Sometimes I clean. Sometimes I go grocery shopping. Yeah, we're just gonna just chat for a bit, Titio. We played Dead by Daylight for like an hour and a half, and it was just not great. But I guess if like, yo, Merrick, thank you for the 500 biddies. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I guess motivation. I also really enjoy like school right now, you know? I really have my like, ever since I started grad school, I've been really like, I'm a pretty like future oriented person. I like to focus on the future, and now I get to see like a clear future of what I want to do. So I'm a little bit more motivated to like be productive, I guess, even when I feel like I'm lazy. Yeah, Dead by Daylight is kind of rough at the moment. I agree with you too, Brian, Ken. It's like whatever. I don't really play very often, so I can't complain as much as the majority that play Dead by Daylight, but like especially for like people that main that game, but it is really rough at the moment. Helping now. Oh, that's gonna be fun, Sarah. What would you exactly be doing? Would you be like working for like a hospice style thing, or like what's up? Hello, Butter. Hi. How are you doing? Hi, Harley. I'm doing well. How are you? How was your Tuesday? What did you do today? Good night, Shadowy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the follow and for coming by. By the way, if you guys are new here, I would really appreciate if you followed me on Twitter and on Instagram and joined the Discord. It'd mean a lot if you guys did. Yeah, I'm kind of done with playing that game for a while. Until I know the game is stable. And like, we'll see. Interesting. Who would be paying you though, Sarah? Would the woman be paying you, or are you getting paid through like a company or something? And thank you, Butter. I appreciate it. I need to get my nails redone. I never know when the right time is to do that though, because like the nail polish looks like okay for now, but eventually it's gonna start like chipping away. It has really helped me though from biting my nails. It has super helped me. I have pretty bad anxiety, and I bite my nails as a response to that, so it's really helped. My Tuesday was swag. I've been snowed in my house for 3 days. Oh, that's cute, Harley. That's cute. I like that. I'm glad that your Tuesday was swag. I've never heard somebody really use that term. Get gel. You see, I would, but I don't want like the thickness of the gel. You know what I mean? Somebody recommended that to me like a while ago, but I don't really want like the thickness on my nail like that. I do want to get my nails redone though. Like, I don't know when, but they're pretty good for like another week or so. Hey, Biting King. Wow, I've been called things today that I just never thought that I would be called. How are you doing? It's nice to see you, Rihanna fan. How is life treating you? I don't think it's weird, Harley, but it's just not a common term. At least I don't really say swag. I feel like swag was like a early... Am I wrong to say that swag was like a 2000s word? Like an early to late 2000s word? I don't really know how much it's used anymore, but... What's up, Giuseppe? Hi. Or I don't know why my chat was all messed up like that. My bad. Like a lady who lives. Oh, I see that. That's really nice, Sarah. That's like fantastic. It's really nice of you. That word is so wizard. Wait. Is wizard a real term? Is that an actual like word that is being used by the young folk? You guys make me feel so old. Good night, Ken. Thank you for the raid. I hope you have a fantastic sleep. Swag got replaced by sick. I still say sick sometimes. I think. I don't really know. It's kind of hard to like remember like your normal terms that you use. Wizard is like an 80s word. I like that though. I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's so chic. It's fetch. Aren't you like 20? Oh, you think I'm 20? That's really nice. That's really nice of you, Harley. No, I'm sadly not 20. Sadly, I'm not. I wish I was. I think. I am 20. Good for you, Quiet. Good for you. What's up, Barry? It's like 15 degrees, no power, no water. Are you being real? Are you being for real right now? Where are you from, Barry? That's crazy. You have no power? I thought you were like early 20s at the oldest. San Antonio, Texas? Oh my god. Jeez. Sorry to hear that, Barry. I can't really do very much in terms of warmth or power. I can provide entertainment which might warm your heart, if that counts. For people that don't know, I turned 25 this April. So I don't know if that's a surprise to any of you, or this place is not built for this. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, Barry. I wish I could help you out. I wish I could help you out. Quarter life crisis time? Yeah, pretty much. I have no clue what I'm gonna do for my birthday either. I'm hoping, which this is a big hope, but I'm hoping that I'm able to move out of my apartment by April. I really don't think it's gonna happen, but it'd be really nice to have my friends from like New Jersey come to Florida and spend like the weekend with me or something of my birthday. Be really nice. My friends thought you were 18 or 19. That's cute. Shinx. Aw, that's so cute. Lily is currently bathing herself. You guys want to see her cleaning herself? Look at that leg. Look at that leg. Oh no, she's been exposed. She knows. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab the leg. She did not like that. Oh, look at the tail wag. I'm sorry, Lily. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. My apologies. Yeah, she got a little mad. You thought I was 19? Yeah, I know. I look really young, so. I look really young, and I moisturize. Why am I so rude to her? It's because we give her so many treats that I feel like it makes up for it. I feel like it makes up for it at the end, you know? She's being all cute though. She snuggled me last night when I was falling asleep, which is very cute. Which her way of snuggling is just sitting on top of me until I stop petting her, and then she leaves me. It's kind of selfish, not gonna lie. It's kind of selfish. Where does Lily sleep? Usually in her little hammock that's behind me. Usually right there. She doesn't really use her bed anymore ever since we got the hammock. And then various spots. When I'm streaming, she'll sleep on my bed. Sometimes she'll sleep on a pillow that's underneath my bed. Thank you for the follow, Luletta. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What'd you guys do, though? Anything productive on this Tuesday? Now Wednesday? Hello, Luletta. Greetings. Hey, whatever. I don't think Shinx mind. I don't think Shinx minded, nor do I think that Shinx knows that you ran out of cat food and had to substitute. Hello, your mom 69. How are you doing? I have had Lily for 3 years. However, I've had cats for such a very long time. So, Lily turns 4 this May, which I think we're going to try to do something for her birthday. I think I'm going to cook her some chicken for her birthday as a present. Hello, I'm a clown. Hi, I'm a clown. I'm dad. How many cats have you had?
Jazz.
Think of the follow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 family cats. Lily is my first, like, my cat. And then my mom has a cat right now, and my sister has a cat. So if we were to count all the cats in my family, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Technically, there was 8. Play Little Nightmares 2. We actually just finished Little Nightmares 2 yesterday, and it was amazing. I loved it. If you want, you can check the VOD from yesterday. I literally just finished it. I finished my taxes, and every time I just expect the IRS to arrest me. Isn't that kind of scary? Isn't that kind of scary? Like, I'm so nervous to do my own taxes because I'm so afraid I'm going to mess something up and then I'm going to go to prison forever. You're good, Dominique. Good luck. Oh, Lily is queen. Lily is my queen. Nice, Angel. Nice. Very productive. And good luck with the One Piece. I know it's like over 1,000 episodes or something. I just want my 2K. 2K from what? 2K from what? I didn't even get a stimulus check. I didn't even get a stimulus check. Because my parents claim me as a dependent. So, that's kind of lame. I dabbled in stonks and shit was stressful. I believe that. I'm really nervous to do my taxes this year. It's like I use like, and you know what sucks too, is that actually like 100% of my income is from stream. And you have to file, the way that you file your taxes for being a content creator is through being like an independent, like you own your own business. So I have to pay the most in order to file my taxes, yet I barely make over the line. So it's like, oh god, doing taxes sucks. I hate it. I hate doing taxes. It's so ridiculous. My 2K refund from tax, I don't even know how much of a refund I would get. I don't even know. I probably wouldn't get any. It just stresses me out to think about. I'm probably gonna wait till April. Actually, I was gonna plan to do it with my mom, like within the next couple weeks or something, just to get it done and out of the way. But it's so scary. As long as you are being honest, you're good. Yeah. I'll just be honest and we'll see how it goes. I'll just see how it goes. Just roll the dice with my honesty. Oh, wow, Angel. That's insane. I mean, they'll have over 1,000 episodes sooner or later, you know? Sooner or later. Yeah, like, so interestingly enough, was it last year? I think last year was the first year I ever had to file taxes, if I remember correctly. It was the first time I ever filed taxes before, and it was incredibly stressful. I'm really glad that they gave, like, extensions to like when it needed to be done, because I don't think I got mine done until like June or July or something like that. But sign yourself up as a corporation, get free taxpayer money. I don't think that's the way it works. If I sign myself up as a religion though, do I get taxes off? What do I need to prove that that my stream is a religion? What do I need to do for that? That might be worth it. The Church of Lily is open for business.
You like jazz?
Jinx, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome. Church of the Clowns. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, bro, I have no clue what I'm gonna do this year. I have no clue how it's gonna work out. We'll figure it out. Create a religion. What are the qualifications to prove that your religion is a real thing? I don't really want to start like a... I don't want to like accidentally start like a cult of personality or something. Even for Lily, that would be kind of crazy. O for her is fluffy and omnipotent. Oh my god. Lily is the fluffiest and the most omnipotent. Hello, Biter. Do I hear a cult being made? Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is a religion. For tax purposes, Angel. How dare you invalidate my tax fraud attempt? How dare you? Bro, I'm hungry as hell. Give me a second, cause I'm gonna make a pizza. It's pizza time. Meow. Meow. Eat Lily? Do you guys think we should start a kitty barbecue? Live on stream? And I can invite random people that happen to come across. There's only 7 steps listed on the IRS website to making a religion. Really? Oh, also, I don't know how many of you like Sun Chips. I'm pretty a big fan of Sun Chips. I saw these in Walmart and I was like, this is very interesting. I've never seen these before. Like, I remember I've had Sun Chips since I was like in middle school. You know, like the garden salsa or like the cheese one. But this is the first time I saw this and I was like, damn, this looks very interesting. I want to try it out. I love Sun Chips. Hello, Bowser. Hi. Good night, Straight. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the lurk, Ellie. Good luck with your test. I hope you feel better. Give these a go. How much fiber? 2. It has 2 fibers. That is pretty good. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Oh, the salsa flavor is great. Salsa flavor is great. I'm a fan. I haven't had Sun Chips in years, though. I haven't had Sun Chips since, like, no clue. Hello, Orange. Hi. How are you doing? I'm just waiting for my pizza to heat up. Because in reality, I'm starting to get a little...
Jazz.
Maybe I should just tell you guys when I'm starting to get hangry. If you guys don't know, I pretty much have like 3 moods. Like generally, like my most average moods, there's 3 of them. One is soft boy, like very relaxed, very calm, you know. The second is like chaotic and like off the walls, unpredictable. And my third mood is hangry. And it just like, the hangry just overwhelms me. I can't help it. And we are encroaching onto hangry territory. I'm doing good, Orange. It has been a very long day for me. How have you guys been? Diego, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome all the new people. If you guys don't know who I am, that sucks. You'll get to know me, hopefully. If you guys want to ask me any questions about my life, about life in general, any philosophical advice, by all means. I'm filled with wisdom. Filled. What's up, Eric? Hi. Chill, sassy, and monster. It's very true. It's like Lily. Wow, that's actually really surprising. Me and Lily have the same moods. Legit. Chill, sassy, and monster. Those are her. Hello, old kid gaming. How you doing? I am a hangry boy right now. I'm getting really antsy. Like anything, like I could be set off at any time. It's like a ticking time bomb. Yeah, I'm really hungry right now. I'm making a pizza, but this one's like a sad freezer pizza, you know? Yeah, I'm really hangry. I'm getting like... If I continued to play Dead by Daylight, I would have been really pissed. I would have gotten more and more pissed. You would have watched me like... I don't even know. Smack my hand on the table or something. You don't have an oven, so how do you heat your pizza? The sun. I just leave it outside until it's warm. I have a toaster oven, bro. I don't have an oven in my house or a stovetop. So instead, I purchased a hot plate and a toaster oven. Yeah, it's true. They even say that after a while, your pet starts to look like you. I don't know how true that is, but I feel like it's definitely happened. I don't know. It's probably not true, but... I do think, interestingly enough, which I don't know how many of you can attest to this as well, but I do think that that Lily and I have very similar personalities, and I think it is because of the way that I treat her, and therefore she like learns from me. Do any of you have a similar, like, do any of your animals at home treat you or act very similarly to you, like personality wise? It was something that I was noticing like the other day, but pets start to look like their owners. That's so funny. That's adorable. Hi, Aylin. No, my apartment does not have a stove. It does not. It's very sad. It's very annoying too. I can't cook. Like when we did that cooking stream, oh, by the way, I have bought more meat so we can do another cooking stream this week. We're going to try to make some tacos this week, I think. Some very authentic tacos, obviously. As in, it's most likely going to involve ground beef and the packet that says taco seasoning on it. I think I need like, I think I need like canned tomatoes or something, or like a tomato base in order to really like make them more authentically, like not out of the packet. My dog acts very similar to me. Ain't no shame in the taco seasoning packet. I mean, there's a little bit of shame. Let's be real. There's an ounce of shame. I mean, it still tastes good. I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna like complain. But when I see like, I get really jealous when I see these people that like are able to really like slap something together. Like they make these insane dishes that just all these flavors and crap. So jealous. Exactly. A bit of shame, but not enough to stop. Exactly. I had nachos tonight, so tacos would great be great. I know. I'm so hungry right now. Maybe I should have made them tonight, though. Now that I think about it. When is the right time to move my meat into the fridge to thaw? To thaw? I guess I could do it now for tomorrow. It's time to move my meat, chat. It's meat moving time. Look how hard this meat is. Oh my god. Please direct all coloring questions to me. What are you, Gordon Ramsay? Don't laugh at my hard meat, Angel. Are you kidding me? That's pretty freaking rude, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I can't control it. It was in the freezer. What do you think's supposed to happen? I should ban you. Oh, Jesus? Jesus will not help you here. I'm just letting you know. I'm Jewish, so Jesus is pretty absent from this stream. I am really hungry. Can you guys tell? Can you guys tell that I'm hangry right now? I don't know if it's like a visible thing, but I'm definitely getting annoyed. Just like in general. Just at life. Not at you, but Jesus was Jewish. This is true. This was true. Where is the dino? Great question. Right here. I moved it so that I could close my window. You can put that right there. Boom! You're mildly irritating. Like a rash. I don't understand why I made that comparison. Again, my brain is slowing down. Can you get the hamster that like runs on the wheel is getting really tired. Wants to take a nap. Ugh. I think someone told me that, or I'm making it up. No, it's true. Jesus was Jewish. He was. Good point, Tio. Good point. Where is Lilith? Oh, Lilith! I demand your presence. More of like a cold sore on the mouth. Are you comparing me to herpes? I don't understand this spam. Like, I'm obviously banning it, but I don't understand the spam. Are there any mods here at the moment?
If I love you, is that a fact or a weapon?
Didn't I just, like... Oh my goodness!
Moving like this.
I know. I just modded, like, 3 new people.
Wet, soft marble, my tongue runs.
I know Ellie went to bed.
Lies you are telling
I think that... How am I? I'm doing good, gamer. How are you? What's up, Christian? Hi. Hello, hello. Not harmful, just annoying. Yeah, true. It's true. Waiting for running water. That is so insane. That I find that to be so insane. That there are people without water, without running water. I can't believe that. Like, see, it's hard for me because, like, to, like, understand because I live in Florida. Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, in Hollywood it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect partly sunny weather with a high of 81 degrees and a low of 75 degrees.
75 degrees. It's pretty nice. Waiting for the pipes to naturally thaw. Yeah, good luck with that. Texas turned into Hoth. That's a great comparison. Did you guys hear my pizza ding? It's pizza time. It's pizza time, chat. My city got 3 inches of snow. Where are you from, Chris? Oh, Lily, you're here. You're here. You've blessed me with your presence. Hi. Meow! Hello. I'm from San Antonio? Oh my god, somebody literally just came by from my stream, Barry, who is also from San Antonio, and said that they have no power and that all of they have no running water as well. What are the odds? What are the odds? I feel like now I have to wash my hands now that I've picked up my cat so I can eat my pizza. Ow! Why would you bite me? What was that for? What did I do? Why did she bite me? My friend in Dallas has no water. That's so crazy. Yeah, it's Alexa, what's the weather in Atlantic City, New Jersey?
Right now in Atlantic City, New Jersey, it's 31 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies. Today's forecast has mostly sunny weather with a high of 34 degrees and a low of 31 degrees.
Huh, I guess there's no snow in New Jersey. What's up, Ona? Hi. How comfortable are you with personal questions? I guess it depends on the question. You can ask. Here's the thing. I'm a pretty open person, just kind of in general. I love streaming because stream is like the one place that I can really feel open and genuine and like. So if you guys want to ask me something, if I really don't feel comfortable, I'll just say I don't really want to answer that. Otherwise, by all means, go for it. Super lucky not to deal with power issues, but I've been without water for most of the day. Yeah, can you imagine if you didn't have heating in your house right now? Like if there was no heating? Thank you, gamer. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What's the 3 digits on the back of your credit card? That's a trick question because I don't have a credit card. You're gonna ask sexuality and pronouns. He, him. But in reality, oh my god, ow, that kind of hurt. He, him, but in reality, my pronouns don't really matter to me. And I'm pansexual, so. I'm gonna wash my hands so I can eat my pizza. No, she jumped from my crotch though, which hurt. So. What are my cat's pronouns? She goes by she and purr. That was a bad cat joke. It's a bad cat joke, but that's what you get. My username is literally xdad. Get over it. It is funny, Joe. I think it's funny. I don't think Lily would really care if you got her pronouns wrong. Hey, I'm glad you think it's funny. What's your zodiac sign? Okay, I was born April 9, 1996, and I was born at 3:09 a.m. in Stratford, New Jersey. So you can do whatever the hell you want with that. You want to Google my Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield, Sun, Moon chart? I don't know. Go for it. Enjoy. Doesn't matter to me. The Slice Effect, thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. How was your stream? Hi, how are you doing? I feel like that would be too invasive. No, I mean, I tell you guys that because I know some people really care about that, and here's the thing, I don't really care about it personally, but I know some people kind of enjoy it, so if you want to, like, look it up, it's like all you. It was chill. What were you doing, Slice? What'd you play today? What'd you do? I do appreciate the raid, though. I'm just so hungry right now. I'm encroaching onto hangry territory. So... How's your stream? Stream's good. Stream's really good. Really relaxing. We played some Dead by Daylight, which went horrible. I mean, not that, like, I played bad, but, like, oh my god. The bugs in Dead by Daylight are, like, kind of bad. Not gonna lie. These pepperoni kind of suck. It's kind of sad, but whatever.
You like jazz?
Joe Casto, if you subscribe, I will show you one
You like
earlobe
jazz?
of your choice. Your choice. Are you taking the pepperonis off?
You
Okay.
like jazz?
You guys might find this weird, but I actually enjoy the flavor that the pepperoni leaves on the pizza more than the pepperoni itself. And this pizza kind of sucks. So, people just followed me. Tornado, Aliyah, and Slice. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome. I get you. Yeah. Yo, Tatio, with the gifted sub. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for supporting the stream. Let me see them earlobe. Whoa, 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 whoa. I said one earlobe of your choice. Oh, nice, Ona. Nice. Hello, Aliyah. How are you doing? Or is it Aliyah? Aliyah. It's probably Aliyah. I say Aliyah because it's like a Jewish thing. The left one. There you go. Congratulations. This will go down in history. I hope so. My day was good. How was yours? My day was kind of long.
Jazz?
I had 2 3-hour courses back to back. And I did some homework today. And both of my 3-hour courses involved very intense focusing. Because we did some roleplay therapy today, in which we were... It was kind of cool. So normally with the last time we did roleplay therapy in my class, it was we were one person was role playing as like the client and the other person was the therapist, and then we had 2 people that were like watching and observing each person and giving notes. This time the professor was the client and we were the therapist, and we were playing like a round robin style of, here we give therapy and then 5 minutes later somebody else jumps in. So it was really cool, but it required an insane amount of focus because if they called you, then you had to jump in. So, and I never got picked, which really sucked because I had some really good things I wanted to say. I was on point today and I never got called on. My sister is 3 years younger than me. I'm the oldest out of all of my cousins and siblings. I'm the oldest out of all my cousins and siblings. Yeah. The next oldest in my family is my aunt. My aunt. It was really cool. It just kind of sucked. My sister's 10 months younger than me. Do you like having a sister that's like really close to you in age? Or do you wish that you were like older or younger? Or what are you studying, sort of spaced out? So for people that do not know, let me introduce myself really quick because some of you are new here. First of all, hi. My name is Tyler. I full-time stream, variety stream, mostly just chatting, but variety stream. I am in grad school to become a mental health counselor, which is it's basically a therapist, but technically therapist is not the correct word. Technically I would be a licensed mental health counselor, LMHC. So I wish I was older. Why? And how old are you now? I'm a psych major, so very similar. What are you interested in doing? Do you want to go on to doing counseling, or do you want to do something different? Thank you, Malo. I appreciate it. I'm glad you think it's cool. I think it's I love it. I think it's amazing. I think it's really fun. How young are you? I turned 25 this April. April 9th, to be exact. Which, by the way, April 9th is a Friday. So, and we're going to do something really fun, hopefully, when that happens. Quiet, have you heard about Twitch Prime? Because if not, you got to hear about it, guys. Twitch Prime is a way that you can subscribe to your favorite content creator on Twitch for absolutely free. So, guys, if you're interested in helping out a content creator such as myself, please think about using your Twitch Prime. I greatly appreciate it and go a long way. That took all my energy. I was planning on going on to do professional clinical psychology and counseling. Oh, that's awesome. I wish you the best of luck. Do you want to go to grad school, or do you want to do like a PsyD? I'm 18. Oh, that's awesome. I remember being 18 like a billion years ago. You guys make me feel so old. I'm gonna call it Twitch Prime until I die, so. I'm going to be 27 in 2.5 weeks. I'm a triple major. Oh my god. What are you majoring in? What are your 3 majors? Oh, that's cute, Alia. I wish you the best of luck. I don't, Ona. I'm 20 and feel old. You're only as old as you feel. And I feel like I'm 80. So. Business, psychology, and digital media production. What do you want to do? Slice, what do you want to do? I want to be older so that I'm old enough to move out and start my own life. How old are you now, Dominique? I forget. I'm in Australia, though, so kind of different pathways to wherever you are. Yeah, Australia's kind of sus. Kind of sus. Harlem Shake. Oh, that's what you're talking about? Oh, okay. Oh, good luck, Dominique. Are you going to move out when you turn 18? Is that like the goal? Aussie land is a myth. I'm curious, what do the people from Australia think about the people from New Zealand? Do they like think very fondly of them, or do they think of them as like an annoying sibling, or what's like the general consensus? I want to make movies while being a life coach. Well, I wish you the best of luck at that. Do you want to pursue higher education, or are you just planning to work as soon as you graduate? Oh, Lord is from New Zealand? Is that true? I had no clue. Tasmania. I forgot that that's a country. I legit forgot that that's a country. I think we watched a video on stream a while ago on Tasmania. Some like random guy that was like staying in Tasmania, like showing it off. No clue what's there. Couldn't name one thing. Tasmania is in Australia? No way. Really? That's interesting. No, it was actually not in a spider video at all. Actually, not at all. It was just like for fun. We were just like cruising on YouTube or something. Is Tasmania not a country? What the hell am I thinking of? The Tasmanian devil. Yeah. That's like a real animal too, right? Like is there a real animal that is based off of the Tasmanian devil?
You like jazz?
I don't know what that is, Ona. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome all of the new followers. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you. Thank you. It is one. Uh-oh. Interesting. What a day. You learn so much. You learn so much. You guys are just increasing the size of my brain by the minute. There's a character based off of it? Is there? Yeah. It won't fit in 5 minutes? Why? What knowledge are you about to drop on me? What are you about to teach me? Hi, Tori. How are you doing? Ahmad. Ahmad has blessed me with their presence. Oh my god, I thought all the mods had died in a war or something. What is the best fact you learned from stream? It's so hard to say. It's so hard to think about a random fact because a lot of like the random facts that I have are like knowledge that doesn't come out until it's necessary. It's like if I were to ask you to like tell me a random fact, like maybe you could think of one, but now that I'm put on the spot, it's very difficult for me to think of one. I have learned a lot from stream though. I hope that you guys learn from me too. Honestly, I get a kick out of teaching you guys things. Like if you walk away from my stream with a brand new piece of knowledge, then I feel like I have accomplished something. I feel like I've accomplished something. Did you learn the moon fact from stream? No. No, I did not. I did not learn the moon fact from stream. I did not. Do you guys want to hear the moon fact? It's been a minute since I've heard that. It's been a minute since I've told this fact. In fact, the majority of people here probably don't know the moon fact. A majority of people probably don't. I love languages. Okay, so the moon fact is, did you know that the moon could be considered a planet? Did you know? And the reason why is there are 3 pieces of criteria that are needed for something to be considered a planet. So, first of all, the object needs to be large enough and round. It needs to be large enough to be round, which the moon is pretty round. If you've looked at the moon, go look at the moon, literally. It's pretty round. Number 2, the moon, the object needs to have cleared its orbit of all smaller objects, which the Earth, although in orbit with the moon, is quite large. And number 3, it needs to orbit around the sun, which the moon orbits around not only the Earth, but also orbits around the sun. So therefore, technically, the moon could be considered a planet, but it is not. Yes, the moon is a satellite, correct. Yeah. So, what you just said is the reason as to why it is not considered a planet. Because it orbits the sun by proxy of the Earth. It doesn't technically orbit the sun. It does, but it doesn't. It just could be. It's like a fun fact. It's like not really true. Fun fact. Wait, another common mistake. The sun isn't stationary. It's flying across the universe and dragging us along with it. Bro, like everything is in constant motion. I don't think that there is a single thing in the universe that is not moving at all times, to be fair. Call me Noel DeGrace Tyson. I have never moved in my entire life. I was born in this chair in front of this computer, and I will die in this chair in front of this computer. Absolute zero is a concept. I'm not saying that it's not, but everything is in constant motion at all times. Technically, everything will be gone eventually if we don't move to a different solar system. Have I ever told you guys... Okay, I don't know if I've ever had this conversation with you guys, but I can get pretty philosophical sometimes. It's hard for me. It's like I have like a pretty... What's the word? Is it nihilistic? Is that the word I want to say? I guess it's kind of nihilistic. Cynical point of view. Oh, yeah, Yada, me do it. I love it. What's a coffee mask? Oh, thank you, Coconut. I appreciate it. It's true, Anna. It's true. Well, I don't think it would take us 8 minutes to notice it. We would know that it's dying, though. Because we would know that it is dying before it actually died. Because it would implode.
You like jazz?
But... Oh, interesting, Coconut. Does that give you caffeine at all? Like, does that, like, wake you up? I have never anime. I don't know what that is. Sorry. Bird? What do you mean, bird? Oh, okay. Oh, now I understand. Interesting. Barrels of what, DJ? of maple syrup. Interesting. It will wake my face up. Yes. Good. Okay. This is okay. I wanted to go back to. This is my view of life on Earth in general, which this is gonna sound kind of cynical, but this is my personal view of the world. And it kind of relates to like global warming and like all these things. So first of all, like global warming is a thing. It's real. It's just like undeniable fact. But it's interesting. Unless global warming ends up being which I think it is, a problem for the people like now or like within the near future, as in a couple, like 100 years maybe ish, the Earth doesn't matter. And that's just my point of view. Like, I think that the Earth just doesn't matter at all. Because the longer that we go on as a species, like as humans, the longer that we go on, the higher chance that we as a people get wiped out entirely. And that could be by like a bang, right? Like an asteroid crashes into the Earth. Or that could be like a whimper, like global warming ends up heating up the Earth and we end up all dying or whatever. But the longer that we as a species continue to live on Earth, the longer chance that we have of being wiped out entirely. Our goal as a species should be to leave Earth and move to a different planet. But think about it though. Think about what that will mean in terms of the future of humanity and like what this all means. Like, let's say that we actually did get to Mars per se. What's to say that we can't get to a different planet other than Mars? But you know what happens now? The Earth becomes pretty much meaningless. It becomes history. You know what Earth becomes? Earth becomes a ball of resources that we use and cipher until we just don't need to use it anymore. So in a way, as long as global warming and the effects don't kill us, it doesn't matter. Kind of. That is the way that I view the world. That is my viewpoint. Is that all the problems that we have don't really matter because we need to move on. In order for us to survive, we need to become an interplanar species. We need to be able to travel. And if we can't do that, well, we're never going to survive anyway. And if we do that, then like the Earth won't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Unless there's still people here living here. But, you know. Sure. No. Like, that being said, okay. Again, I have a very cynical point of view, and I'm also looking constantly at the survival of our species as humans. Let me also say that too. That's not to say about all the living species that are on Earth that, like, you know, like all the other living things, the animals and the wildlife and everything. So I'm not talking about from that point of view. But with that being said, like, dolphins aren't inventing rockets and traveling to other worlds. They're just not. But we are. If a dolphin invented a rocket, then I would include them in my grand scope of life. But again, I don't know, is it cynical? Is that the word that I'm looking for in terms of my viewpoint? What's the word that, like, I guess cynical? So if they're not intelligent enough, they deserve to die. I don't think so. It's a very interesting question, though. I don't think so. Pessimistic? No, I don't think so. I think I'm pretty realistic. I would say that I'm in general as a person, I'm a pretty optimistic person. But I think in this point of view, I'm trying to be pretty realistic as I can. I feel like the line of thought is where the concept for the expanse comes from. The expanse, I can't recall what that means. If you could please define, I can also Google it, but... Coffee, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. How was your stream? What were you just chatting about? Good night, Slice. Thank you for being here. Well, DJ, you put a smile on my face. You think about there could be other species outside of our universe? Well, okay. Now we're assuming that there are other universes, which that is already a pretty big concept in itself. If we're talking about other species outside of the Earth, I think it's a 100%. I think it's just a 100%. That's just a guarantee. But is The Expanse a book? I don't know what that is. What is it? The Earth is in about 60 to 150 years will become inhabitable due to weather change and sea levels rising and high temperature levels. So the plan is to colonize Mars since it's the nearest Earth. And we plan to have colonies with a plant life and a house designed specifically to accommodate Mars Earth. Yeah. People can just sell it and move out, am I right? Yeah. Just move on out. Well, what's kind of interesting... You know what? Okay. This is like a cool concept that like thinking about it kind of gets me excited. Okay, you know how like on Earth, obviously you guys know about it. You know how like we are constantly fighting for like oil, right? And like natural resources and you know, all that whatever. Can you imagine how many natural resources are on Mars, and how it is an entire planet that has been untapped of resources, and what that will do to humanity in terms of what we can invent, what we can do if we were to start mining Mars for resources? It'd be insane. Samsung or iPhone? I have an iPhone, so... If I haven't seen it, I'd be into it. I'd be totally down. I'd be totally down. Next stream. Sorry, Misery. The Expanse. Oh, it's a television series. Interesting. Cool. And the thing is, Mars is colder than Earth, so global warming. I mean, eventually, over many, many years, Mars will warm up. Eventually. It's going to take a long time. There are faster ways to do it, but they're not really advisable, and they're kind of unrealistic. I know exactly, Joe. That's what I think about. Imagine the tech advancements. Imagine what we could do if we had all the resources that were on Mars. It'd be incredible. All the things we could invent. Oh, and you know what's also kind of interesting? Talking about like sea levels rising and everything. You know what's going to be an interesting... it's like an interesting... side effect, or not side effect, interesting, what's the word, something that will happen because of global warming and rising sea levels is all the new plant life, all the plant life that will grow. It's something that like I didn't really think about until I heard about it. Is all of the byproduct. Sure, yeah, that's a good word. Yeah, it is. What's up, Lexipedia? I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it is. And I can, if I smack them, it's a different color now. It's kind of gas. Consequence? Sure. It's a good word too. Well, there could be like a lot of different things that could happen to Mars, right? Like Mars used to have a an atmosphere, but it's a smaller planet, so it was like bound to dissipate in a shorter period of time. But it could have been a lot of things like asteroids hitting it and. Oh, you're good, Lex. Yeah, I got it. I got this dinosaur in my P.O. box. By the way, if you guys are interested in sending stuff to my P.O. box every Friday, I open it up and I see what you guys sent me. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys did send something. Oh, what's up? Give me credit. What's up there? I look up when I'm thinking. When I'm like in a deep thought, I kind of like do this to like try to get my words together. I thought you were talking to someone. No. My cat is right next to me though. Did you see how was my day? My day was good, Matt. My day was long though. My day was long. I had 2 back-to-back courses and they kind of tired me out. How about you? How was your day? This philosophical talk is scaring me. That's interesting. What do you think is scary about it? Is it I know that it can be kind of intimidating to think about the bigger picture and but I find it to be very intriguing. I think it's kind of fun to think about like something larger than yourself, because in reality, like, we're just we. Like, this is all we have, all we know. And in a couple thousand years from now, who knows what we'll know. It's kind of cool. It's intriguing, but it's scary too. No, it is. I do agree with you. I do agree that it's scary. It's scary to think about something like bigger than just yourself, because again, this is like all we know. We have one planet and that's it. Like, and we barely know any, like, we don't even know the depths of our oceans, right? So, but I find the bigger things to be really thought-provoking, and I find them to be, I don't know, I almost romanticize the bigger things, because I don't know, somebody has to ask the questions, right? There's philosophy in science, something like that. Would you rather know how you will die or when will you die? I would rather not know either. Honestly, I would rather know none of them. I would rather it be a mystery to me. Good night, Chris. I appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate you, Lexa. Yeah, you kind of jumped in the middle of like a deeper conversation, but it's really nice to see you. I hope you guys have a good night. For people that want to know, I stream every day except for Sunday, starting at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to come back, I want to play some games this week. So if you guys want to come back tomorrow, 11 p.m., I'd really appreciate it. Well, JJ, I am here for you. I appreciate you. I think you're a fantastic human being. True, Merrick. Very true. Couldn't have said it better myself. Good night, Lex. Thank you for being here. 80% of the world's ocean is unexplored. Yeah, and can you imagine like the things that live in the ocean? That's awesome. I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. I think it's so cool. I love having philosophical talks. I know that they can be kind of scary and like maybe a little like big brain. Like, I mean, sometimes they hurt my brain too, but I love it when you guys get philosophical on me too, because I always learn something. I think it's cool. Yeah, absolutely, Coconut. Yeah, I mean, it's all a matter of like perspective. Like, you know, I can't blame you if somebody is scared. Like, I get it, like 100%. Did I see Matt's message? Long day, my day was good. Got called in for 6.5-hour shift. It will be done tonight. Awesome. Well, sorry about the shift. That's kind of crazy, but at least you making the money. You making the money. I don't know, JJ. I have no clue. True, Joe. True. Very true. Wow, look at that, Ona. Look at that. Good for you. Even though you have the 6-month badge. Really? Interesting, anime. I've never heard that before. I've never heard that before. It's kind of funny, though. Kind of cool. Hello, travel writer. Hi, how are you doing? It's nice to see you. I'm probably going to be signing off kind of soon because it's almost 3 a.m. I do have class tomorrow. It's only 1, but, you know. Technically, we've never made it to the core of the Earth. Yeah, isn't like the deepest hole ever dug in like Russia? And they like stopped drilling because they couldn't get strong enough of a drill bit to dig any deeper? Am I wrong? Mods, be careful when you say the word voice crack because it will add when every time you say it. So why can planes not fly over it? I am never wrong. Fact. Actual fact. Is that true, Ona? Is that true? I know it'll add. What do you mean it'll add? Oh, okay. Never mind. I know. It'd be kind of interesting, Joe, wouldn't it? A hole that deep will affect the weather. What? That can't be true. How? How would a hole affect the weather?
You like jazz?
Do you guys want to know another fun fact? Did you know that nobody lies on the internet? It's true. I've never been lied to on the internet. Nah, I like it, Coconut. I like it. What's up, Twisted? How you doing? It's nice to see you. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to be sugar daddy of the day. Who wants gifted sub? Who wants a sub? I'm actually Takashi69. Good for you, Joe. Good for you. Hello, Kiara. Hi. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Twisted. How is life treating you? How was your Tuesday? You guys can't ask for gifted subs when you're already subbed, sorry. I'll just gift 2 at random. Because I kind of want to be sugar daddy at the moment. What's up, Boomer? How you doing? Do you watch Animu? I do. I do. I'm good just chilling. I feel that, dude. I feel that. I can't for some reason. Attack on Titan? Nah. I watched that show when I was in high school, and then I had my friend tell me what happens in the manga, and it's like okay. I can't for some reason use my Google Chrome like at all. I'm a little confused. Like sexually. I literally can't gift subs. I don't understand. Chrome had an update? Is that true? Go to work, Matt. Make that money. Enjoy. I am confused too, Ty. Don't worry. Yeah, I know. It's a normal thing. I really don't know why this won't work, though. It's being very odd. Let's see.
You like jazz?
Laura, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Ah, there we go. There we go. If you had the world's attention for 30 seconds, what would you say? Definitely not my Twitch TV link. I would say... That's a pretty big question, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. What's up, DJ? Greetings. It's been a minute. How you been? Send it to me, Matt, I guess.
You like jazz?
I'd personally just take off all my clothes. I've been good. How you been? I have also been good. What have you been up to? How's life been for you? DJ, you know what I haven't received yet? Oh, there it is. There it is. It's only been, what, like 4 months? A year? You can send it to my PO box if you would like. Uh-huh, DJ, I see. I see. So you didn't eat all the cookies. Okay, okay, fine. I'll believe you, because I don't really have a choice. Wow, really? I'll add an extra box or two, and don't worry about it, DJ. Give them to somebody else that will enjoy them. Give them to some, like, bribe some school kids with them. Hey, if you get in my truck, I'll give you Girl Scout cookies. You know? Clen, thank you for the follow. Fastback, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that is crazy, Coconut. I don't know. I don't really know how to respond to that. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad that I will be eventually receiving them, DJ. I was just thinking about that literally like the other day. It's been a minute since I seen you. Good night, DJ. Thank you for being
You
here.
like jazz?
There's two DJs in the chat now. Uh-oh. Augustina. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, it's been almost a month since I've seen you, DJ. That's crazy. Thank you, Clen. Thank you. How are you doing? How was your Tuesday? Hi, Augustina. How are you? I'm doing good. Today was a long day for me. I had 2 3-hour courses, and now I'm streaming, so... Nah, it's been like at least 3 weeks since you've been here, I think. Let's see. Today is the 17th. The last time you were here was the 26th. So like 3 weeks-ish.
You like jazz?
Another possibly weird champ question. Do you have any percentages or preferences with your sexuality? So, I've dated more girls than I have any other gender. So I guess I lean a little bit that way. But in reality, it's kind of like if I think you're attractive, I think you're attractive. I don't care what you identify as or what gender you are. I've been attracted to men, women, and every variation thereof. I guess it's more about the wine than the label. My gaming PC broke for a few weeks. I wasn't on Twitch as much. Oh, that sucks. And then last week I've been playing... Oh, you got it fixed recently? Where are you from? I'm from originally New Jersey, but I currently live in Florida for grad school. So, what about you guys? Where are you from? I live like that as well. I love humans. Yeah, me too. I'm not getting off now, Billy, but I was gonna get off kind of soon. It's currently 3 in the morning, and I do have class tomorrow. I am pansexual, Clen. So. I stopped being lazy and got it fixed. Well, I'm glad that you can play games now. Good job. Good stuff, DJ. Well done. My wisdom coming out tomorrow? You're getting your wisdom teeth removed tomorrow? Is that what you're saying? You're from Illinois? Oh my god, Clen. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. You're from Argentina. That's very cool. I'm from North Dakota. Oh, you got the Mount Rushmore, right? Is that North Dakota or is that South Dakota? I don't remember. I think so. That is South. What does North Dakota have? I understand, Joe. I get it. Do you know where Argentina is? I know it's in South America, but I couldn't point it out on a map. Flat lands and lots of wind. Ah. Wind. Very nice. I'm from Cali. I like Cali. Thank you, Queen. My wisdom teeth coming out tomorrow. I'm going to try to sleep the whole time, not ready. Which wisdom teeth are you getting removed? The top ones or the bottom ones? I had my wisdom teeth removed many years ago. For the bottom wisdom teeth, they had to knock me out. And for the top ones, they just general anesthesia. But boy, was it weird. It was very weird. It didn't hurt, but it was just odd. You're getting both removed? Oh boy. Oh boy. Would you like to try some s'mores cookies? You're talking about the Girl Scout cookies, right? I think I've had... Are they new? I'm pretty sure I've had them before, if not. They are new? I mean, I'm down to try them. Do you actually... I do, Augustina. Growing up in North Dakota, it's really common for kids in high school to have DUI because there's nothing to do here. Ooh, interesting. That's kind of sad. Sorry about that, Billy. Argentina is the furthest south of South America. Interesting. That's cool. Oh, you're good, Joe. Hey, we are a very LGBT, we're a very pride community friendly bunch here. So, what is your ideal way to spend a night? Stream? I mean, I stream every night, so. My state and city is boring. Oh, Virginia. You love North Dakota? What do you love about North Dakota, Billy? Yeah, Augustina. What's up, Daisy? The peace. I think what you call the peace would be the exact opposite of me and would drive me insane. But, you know. How old am I? I turned 25 this April. So, I'm like really old. You're shocked I remembered it? How could I forget Virginia? What's up, Jace? Hi. How you doing? Yeah, I think I've had them before, DJ. They're pretty good, if I remember correctly. Thanks, I'm 28. Well, hello. Okay, I understand, Billy. You see, I don't like that, though. You see, my dream is to live in New York City. Because I cannot stand the nothingness. I don't like the peace and quiet. I don't like the... I want to be in the middle. I want to be in the thick of it. I want loud, bustling sounds, and I want all of that, you know? You don't like nature? Not really. I don't really leave my apartment, even though my apartment is 11 by 11 feet, so... I'm 15. Nice, Clem. Did you ever? I did not, John. That's gonna be a fun time. That's gonna be a fun time, Joe. You don't like meditation? I can meditate in my room. I'm meditating right now. I don't think nature really likes me either, to be fair. I don't think really nature likes people. There's a reason nature tries to kill you. Like spiders and snakes and rabid animals. Nature's not very kind. Nor forgiving. I buy 10 boxes a week? Are you being serious? I don't think Florida nature likes anyone. It's true. I've seen some spiders here that have... I don't like it. You're getting your wisdom teeth out while you are in London for vacation. Boy, that's going to be a vacation. I tell people I live here, the wind hurts my face because I don't like spider snakes. Interesting, interesting. I can't even imagine what kind of wildlife is in North Dakota. I have seen a golden orb weaver, yes. And the web, by the way, was freaking massive. I almost walked into it. And then I realized, I was like, oh, that's a spider web. And then I looked at the middle of the spider web, and the boy was like this, just chilling right in the middle. I've never been so, like, I was like so scared to like walk around after that. Fair enough, Tori. Fair enough. You got chased by a raccoon? Raccoons are my favorite animal. Fun personal fact. I love raccoons. I like snakes too. I think snakes are cool. I don't like spiders though.
You like jazz?
Some spiders are cute. Yeah, name one. Spiders are cool because they eat mosquitoes. I mean, I guess that's, yeah, that is nice. I agree. Deer and pheasants, and you're getting lizards. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that.
You like jazz?
What's up, Tony? Greetings. Ale, thank you for the follow. Tony, thank you for the host. Tori, what is this? Good night, DJ. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I'm not going to click on it because it's probably a virus. Do you have Discord? I do, and that was Discord. I don't know why my Discord made noises. The only thing that I have that is not muted is my server, so it must have been me. Must have been my server. I appreciate it, DJ. Hey, no worries, dude. No pressure. You're only like a VIP in my channel, and I only like really appreciate you, so like, whatever. Thank you, Ale. I appreciate it. You're good, DJ. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. Send me my cookies. Click that link. I'm not. For anybody that doesn't know, by the way, I would really, really appreciate if you followed me on Twitter, followed me on Instagram, and you joined the Discord. It would mean a lot. Chris, I literally just finished Little Nightmares last night. Yeah, the Sugar Sheriff of the Week is the highest donator of the week. And they get VIP in my channel. At the moment, it is Jordan the Avery at $31. Yeah, super like me on Tinder as well. That would be greatly appreciated. Not clicking on it, Tori. Not gonna do it. Nope, it's a virus. I can tell. It's my Discord. I have no clue. What if I did this? Okay, now it should be fine. I've heard about that game, Miguel. I've looked into it. It looks okay. It reminds me a lot of Cuphead. You seem like you have ADHD. I do have ADHD. I have pretty bad ADHD too. I got diagnosed with it when I was like 11, I think. And I remember I used to have medication for it like as a kid, but I just never took it. So I try to just deal with it instead.
You like jazz?
No, I don't trust you at all, Tori. It's true. Claret, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate that. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna call it here. Here. Good night, Augustina. Thank you, Clem. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoy my face, I stream every day at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be on tomorrow. We'll figure out a game to play. I've been kind of itching to play some games. So we can do just that. We can do just that. Except Sundays. Yeah, I do not stream on Sundays. It is my one day off. No, Ona. I enjoy your guys' usernames and faces and comments and questions and concerns. I love you guys very much. And I appreciate all that you give to me. And I only hope that I can give the same back.
Modded Minecraft please, 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 modded Minecraft please.
I made you guys... Hey, at the very beginning of stream, I said for 20 gifted subs, I would play whatever game you wanted to. Anything that I owned. That was the opportunity, and it has passed. Pixelmon. I do like Pokemon. Is Pixelmon like the Minecraft version? I love you guys so much. I really do. I can't even pay my rent. Same. Fridays are chaotic, yeah. If you guys enjoy, if you guys don't know, every Friday I go to my P.O. box and I open whatever I get in my P.O. box. As well as Friday, the wheels are half price, which if you don't know what the wheels are, they're one of my channel rewards. And they can kind of spiral out of control sometimes. So, if you guys are interested, Friday night is always fun. It's like what I look forward to at the end of the week. It's like, it's really fun. With that being said, I guess I'll do end of night wrap up. I'll do end of night wrap up. I will read off all the subs, all the donations, all the biddies, all the love that you guys have sent me starting from the very beginning. 3.5 hours ago. For people that don't know, I raid whoever the highest donator of the day picks. If you would like, it's currently $6.66. Up to you. But otherwise, DJ is going to pick. So starting from the very beginning, 3.5 hours ago, we got Fuck It's Gray with a tier 1 for the first time ever in their entire lives. We got Merrick with 500 biddies. We got Tatio with a gifted sub. We got last and certainly not least DJ Stookie with a $6.66 donation, which I thank you very much. Huddle Lily. Well, Lily is currently asleep. You guys want to see her real quick before we go? Boop. There she is. She's a sleepy girl. She's out like a light. What's up, Crystal? Hi. Sorry, I'm about to end stream, y'all. Give her kisses for me. I don't want to wake her up, but I will. I will later. What's up, Linvy? I'm sorry. I'm about to end stream. I'm kind of tired. I have class tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow though. So. DJ, are you still here? If so, you get to pick who we host. Totally up to you. Or we can scatter everyone to the wind. You choose. Rough. Well, Pokimane is not streaming at the moment, so that makes my choice a little bit more difficult. Makes it a little more difficult. Oh yeah, and let me also plug real quick. If you guys are interested in merch, I plan on releasing merch at the end of March, beginning of April, and I'm currently taking pre-orders. So if you guys would like to write your name down, I really appreciate it. It gives me a good idea of how many people are interested in purchasing merch. Oh, nice, Yadame. Nice. Nice. I think I'm just gonna scatter you all to the wind. I'm gonna scatter you all, I think. I think it's just the easiest way to choose. I'm gonna be uploading them all, Tori. Some of them won't upload because of like copyright things, so I don't know how I'm gonna figure that out, but alright, y'all. I'm gonna scatter you all to the wind. I really freaking appreciate you and adore you and love you. And big shout outs to you guys recently because can I make a recommendation? If you guys want me to host somebody, it's the highest donator of the day's choice. So if you would like, it's either $7 or you can like gift 2 subs and then I'll ship it wherever the hell you want. Otherwise, I'm just gonna end the stream. But it's totally up to you. I don't want to like. Oh, I need to turn on the sugar. Yeah, I agree. Mute the copyright parts. I don't know where it's copyright though. I'd have to like go into the video. Yeah, I'm ending now though. I'm ending now, Joe. Let me turn it on. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you for being here. You guys recently, I don't know if you guys could tell. I honestly thought that for a while it was like a glitch or like I don't really know, but my viewer count has been higher than normal. I really freaking appreciate it, guys. For real. My dream is to hit partner and that everybody that is here, whether you're active or whether you're lurking, you guys are making that come true. So I really appreciate it. Like it's just insane. Like I legitimately for the past like couple days have been like I thought that it wasn't real. So okay. It's 75. 75 Ona. Lurking is good. Lurking is good. Just because you're not active doesn't mean it's not good. It is fantastic. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. So alright. I'm done. If you guys don't know, I'm going to turn on the goodbye sugar. I'm going to turn on the goodbye sugar. This is a way for you guys to say goodnight to me and everybody in stream. It costs 1 channel point. Please feel free to spam it as much as you want. And by the way, a lurker is somebody that is watching the stream, but they're not actively chatting. They're just kind of looking in the background. Which, by the way, if you guys are lurking, please turn the volume up to a very small amount, because otherwise it doesn't count. So I'd really appreciate it if you did. I'm going to start on goodbye, Sugar. Please feel free to spam it as much as you want. I think it's really cute when you do. Look at all these people. Look how fast. I literally turned it on, and there was just, boom, an explosion of it. So you guys are literally waiting for it. That's so cute. You guys are so freaking cute, and it makes me mad. I love you all. And everybody, until next time. Until next time. Buy Dogecoin, please. Good night, everyone.